Hare Krishna, this is Sankarshan Das, speaking to you from Riga, Latvia. I wanted to give you some information about your actual identity beyond your material body. Actually, you're not a spirit. You're not a material being yet. Material body is just a covering. Thank you for joining. I'm happy to have you here. Yeah, I'm a teacher of the science of self-realization. Oh, welcome, Don. Yeah, I'm a teacher of the science of self-realization. I'm teaching people how to achieve a consciousness beyond their temporary material body, you see. Right now, thank you, Kink Minsk for joining. Kind Minsk. Yeah, we have a wonderful opportunity in this human form of life, which is not afforded to those in the animal kingdom, to actually realize our eternal spiritual natures. This body is just actually a covering of the actual self. In Sanskrit, it's called the Atma, the spirit soul. It's a tiny particle, 1/10,000th the tip of a hair, which is the actual identity of the living being. So if one takes this very seriously, by chanting the names of God according to your own religious tradition, you can be a Muslim, a Christian, a Jew, a yogi, any kind of spiritual mentality or path that you have. What you do is you take the sound vibrations which are integral to that pathway, like the name of Christ, the name of Allah, or the name of Krishna. You take whatever sound vibrations are integral to your path. See, sound is the key. Just like in the Bible it says, in the beginning was the Word. So sound vibration is actually the origin of everything. Everything originates from sound as the original element. So you take those spiritual sounds which are integral to your tradition, where it's the name of Christ, the name of Krishna, Jehovah, Allah, Christ, or Buddha, like this. You take that. You take this name that's integral to your tradition, and you vibrate on it. This is called mantra yoga. You chant the mantra. It's like in our tradition we go Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. In our tradition we chant the name of Krishna, and it actually brings powerful consciousness to the heart, to one's psyche. You actually enter another state of consciousness. You actually, when you go deep into it, you actually achieve deathlessness. You actually enter into your spiritual identity. Even while you're there in your body, which is a covering of the self, you actually enter into your eternal spiritual identity. It's really pretty amazing. And it works. I've been doing it for 44 years, ever since I was a 23-year-old kid, and now I'm 67. So this product, it really works. In fact, you achieve a sensation of youthfulness, which goes with you even as you're going into old age. You feel the potency, the vibrancy, the enthusiasm of youth. So we encourage everyone to, take the name of the integral to your tradition. If you're a Christian, chant the name of Christ. Buddhists, chant Buddha. Muslims chant Allah, whatever name is integral to your tradition. Or if you don't have a tradition, you can chant Om, like the yogis. If you don't have a tradition, then you can try this one that I'm doing. It goes Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is actually the one that George Harrison popularized in the song, the top hit, My Sweet Lord. It was there in the background. So this is what George Harrison was into. This is what I'm into. But it's really a universal thing. You can practice it as a Christian, as a Jew, a Sikh, a Jain, a Muslim, whatever you are, an agnostic, or if you're an atheist, we can give you a philosophical understanding of this thing that goes beyond any kind of dogmatic, sectarian concept. So it's really a universal science. It applies to everybody in every part of the world, whether you're man, woman, black, white, old, young, Russian, American, whatever you may be. Even the animals can benefit. Even the animals and the plants benefit from this stuff, because they're also living entities. they're covered also, like we are, by material bodies. We were actually plants and animals in our previous lifetimes, but now through the process of evolution, this is the original evolution. It was not taught by Darwin. He simply borrowed the concept, which was already there in the ancient teachings of India, the evolution of the soul through the transmigration of birth and death. Sometimes he's a human, sometimes he's an animal, sometimes a plant. The human life is a very special facility because in this form you can practice this mantra yoga system and you can get out of the cycle of birth and death and go back to your original identity in the spiritual world where there's no birth, no death, no old age, and no disease. This is taught in great detail on my e-course, which is available at www.backtohome.com. You can get it on my e-course, www.backtohome.com, where you can check it out. So, like I'm really delighted that so many of you come on to here today. I have a lot of work to do. I have students all over the world who are writing me. My name is Sankarshan Dasadikari. I'm a spiritual master in the Gaudiya Vaishnava tradition of India. And I teach a universal science which applies to any religion, any tradition. It's a universal science. It's not a sectarian thing. I teach this. I have students all over the world. If you want to be my student, you're welcome to sign up for my course. I'll even give you free personal counseling through email. And I do travel the world regularly and lecture. You can come and attend my lectures. If you happen to be in Latvia, I'm lecturing right now in Latvia. Next week in Riga, the capital. And next week I'm going down to Kaunas, Lithuania. Then after that, I'm going to Tallinn, Estonia. Then I'm going to Bombay, India, to Pune, India, to Delhi, India, and to Vrindavan, India. And then I'll be going to a place known as Austin, Texas, which is my home base. And then I'll be going from there to London, and then going to Mauritius, to South Africa, to Australia, to Chile, to Argentina, to Canada, to Los Angeles, and then back to Austin. So I'm regularly touring the world. I'll be happy to meet you personally on my tours. And you can always stay in touch with me by email. Again, my email address is SDA, like sugar, David, apple, SDA at backtohome, BACKTOHOME, SDA at backtohome.com. I'm just delighted that Twitter's come up with this app. I mean, this is really a cool app. We're all really having a great time with it. I know. I mean, a friend of mine, actually one of my students taught, named Gurudas here in Riga, told it on to me last night. This is an incredible thing, isn't it? It's amazing. It's like we're all in one room all over the world. We're all together. It's just like amazing. We can all be together in any part of the world. You just pick up your iPhone, your iPad, or your Android device, and wow, we're all together. It's an amazing thing. So let's take advantage of this technology. Please, I encourage you to become my students. There's no fee, and you can go at your own pace, whatever you're comfortable. Please, I encourage you all to become my students, and I'll teach you how to achieve unlimited happiness within your heart, to where in all situations you can always be blissful, always be peaceful, and always be free from anxieties. It's a matter of really perceiving how there's a supreme power or a supreme powerful person who's actually behind everything that's going on. There's a supreme... We're like the life is like a symphony orchestra, okay? And there's a supreme conductor behind the whole thing, and the key is you just got to get in sync with that supreme conductor. So by doing that, then everything is harmonious in your life. Everything is beautiful. You just got to be in tune with the supreme conductor. So as I was mentioning earlier, this mantra yoga, or chanting the names of the Supreme, according to your tradition, is Christ, Allah, Jehovah, Krishna, etc. By this chanting, regularly chanting the name of the Supreme, according to your own tradition, you will actually find that you're coming more and more in tune or harmonized with that Supreme orchestrator, and you're in the whole. Everything becomes like a beautiful symphony orchestra, just like there's in a beautiful symphonic piece. There's the quiet parts, there's the loud parts, there's the gentle parts, there's the very dynamic parts. The symphony has all sorts of different places and parts of types of experiences. So one experiences one's life is like a beautiful symphony orchestra concert, you see, by being in harmony with the Supreme Orchestrator. So do put yourself down as one of my followers. We want to build up the popularity of this teaching, because actually by this method the whole world can be happy. Actually, my goal is world peace. I have my spiritual master, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, has given me the formula how we can have world peace. So, I'm my whole life. This is my life's mission, to bring peace to the world. So kindly take these teachings that I'm giving you. I'm not inventing this. This is all coming down from a line of ancient teachers. I'm just a messenger boy, really. I'm just a messenger boy. So kindly take this message, make your life perfect, and spread it as much as you possibly can. And by golly, we're gonna have peace in the world. All this fight, this stupid fighting, all this quarrel and all this violence and this hate, we're gonna get rid of it. We're just gonna get rid of it, like flushing it down the toilet. It's a bunch of, it's a bunch of excrement, to speak scholarly and politely. It's a bunch of excrement, stupid excrement. So let's flush it down, get rid of it, get things clean and wonderful back in the world. Clean air, clean water, clean minds, clean habits, clean activities. Let's make this planet a beautiful paradise. This is my goal. So kindly stick with me, become my students, and I'll train you how to be an instrument for bringing about the greatest paradigm shift in the history of the universe. So again, I thank you all very much for tuning in. You just go to www.backtohome.com, and you can get on my free e-course. So God bless you, and we will be back in touch soon. I'll be popping in from time to time. Just keep an eye out from when I'm on. Set me up so as your follower, setting yourself up as my follower. So when I come on, you'll get notified. Okay. God bless you, and we'll be in touch. Thank you very much.